Hi and welcome in this new video. My name is Marc Lemarty and I'm super excited to show you the new features of the Astro CLI version 1.40. Indeed, there are huge improvements regarding your developer experience and the AI experience. Let's dive into them. But first thing first, if you don't know about the Astro CLI is the easiest and fastest way to run Airflow locally following best practices. And also, if you are an Astronomer customer, to interact with Astronomer. But if you want to install the CLI, you go to the following link, and then either you run this command if you are on macOS, or if you are on a different operating system, you can go to install the Astro CLI and pick your operating system. But now let me talk about the new features. And the first one is that if you don't have Docker or Podman, but you still want to run Airflow in local using the CLI, now you can. Let me show you how. Let's say you want to get started with Airflow and set up your local development environment following best practices. For that, you go to your terminal and then in a folder you type Astro dev init. And once you do that, you initialize an Astro project. In fact, if I open my code editor, you can see the new files and folders generated for me. But now let's say I don't have Docker, but I still want to run my project, my environment. How can I do that? By running the following command: astro config set dev mode and then standalone. This command uses the Airflow CLI command Airflow standalone as well as a Python managed environment using UV and SQLite. So let's hit enter and then we can run the environment with astro dev start. And you can see standalone mode is experimental for now, so let's wait a little bit until Airflow is up and running. The environment is ready, and after a few seconds, you will land on the Airflow UI without using Docker or Podman. Another cool feature is the built-in reverse proxy, which avoid port issues when you run multiple Airflow instances in local. For example, if you look at the port, I'm not on the port 8080, I'm on a different port. And if I run another Airflow instance, let's create a new folder and then go into that folder and create a new Astro project and then run another instance with astro dev start, you will land on the Airflow UI corresponding to your second Airflow instance. But if you look at Docker desktop, because that works with Docker and the standalone mode, you will see that we are on different ports. So you see for that Airflow instance, I'm running on that port, and for my third Airflow instance, because I started another one, I'm on this port. So again, you can run as many Airflow instances as you want in local, you won't get those port errors anymore. All right, that's it for the developer experience for us. But now let's take a look at the improvement for the AI agent experience. So there is a new command which is Astro API. And Astro API gives structured access to both the Astro API and the Airflow REST API directly from the CLI. And in fact, you have two subcommands, the Astro API Cloud to interact with the Astro Platform API and the Astro API Airflow to request the Airflow REST API with automatic version detection and OpenAI spec resolution. So let me show you this. Imagine your AI agent needs to list the DAGs that you have in your Airflow instance. For that, it can use the Airflow REST API, and so it runs the command Astro API Airflow that returns this, so it knows that it has to run Astro API Airflow ls to list all the endpoints, and then run Astro API Airflow endpoint to make a request. So that's what the AI agent is going to do. First, Astro API Airflow ls, and then it sees all those tools available, and then to list the DAGs, it will see that you have a specific command for that, which is get DAGs. So in that case, it will run Astro API Airflow get DAGs. And then this command returns a structured output using JSON, so that for the agent it's very easy to read the output and gives you a proper answer. So this is great, very useful for AI, and I'm glad that this is available in the new Astro CLI version. So that's it for the Astro CLI 1.40. I hope you enjoyed what you discovered, and I see you for our next video. Take care.